everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a lot of questions about the makeup products that I wear in all of my Instagram photos. So today you're gonna hear all about those awesome products. Now these are my must-haves, my holy grails, and these are products that I reach for on the daily and that I wear in 99.9% of my photos on Instagram. Now again, for reference, I've got combination to slightly oily skin. I only get shiny in my T-zone, so I always lean towards products that are budge proof, matte, long wearing, stay all day, anything like that. I'm a buy, because I don't like to blot, I don't like to reapply, and I like my makeup to look as flawless as ever from the time I put it on to the time I take it off. So let's get into it and talk about the number one thing that I love is foundation. I've got lots of foundation, but the only foundation that I reach for on the daily is the Lancôme Teint Idole Long Lasting 24-Hour Foundation. Now guys, if you do not have this foundation, get off the couch, put me on pause, get yourself to Sephora or Lancôme counter and get this. This is, oh my god. That's all I gotta say is, oh my god. Lancôme did the damn thing with this foundation, and there's a lot of videos on it, and it's amazing because one, it's long lasting, two, it does what it says, three, it photographs beautifully, and I can go on and on and on. But just let me tell you, it's about maybe a medium to full coverage foundation. My shade is 450 Suede N, and in MAC, my shade is NC44/45 if I have to mix. But this stuff is so good. It's not an overly matte drying foundation. It's like maybe a demi-satiny matte where you it gives you a natural, nice finish to your skin. And no matter how much you build with this, you will never look cakey. Like, I wear about maybe 2 layers of foundation. I've built even 3, and you still look beat as all hell. Oh my god, it is so good, guys, so good. I'll put this on. My makeup will be fully applied by 7 a.m. and right now it's 5 o'clock, and this is what I look like still. And I can probably go for another 3-4 hours, maybe till midnight, and this makeup will still look beat. It's that good. Lancôme is a good line, we all know that, and especially they're a great line for women of color. I think they have about maybe 25, 26 shades, so there's a shade for everyone, and especially for us women of color that have problems finding the right shade, where we have to maybe buy 2 of these to mix. Like, this is like 55 bucks in Canada, 50 bucks. So imagine dropping 100 bones on foundation alone. That's crazy. But Lancôme, they're so awesome. Anybody can find a shade and you'll be happy. So if you buy it, thank me later. This is Amazeball, my ultimate favorite foundation. Now let's talk about concealer. I couldn't narrow it down to one because, man, like foundation, there's a lot of good concealers out there. So my number one is Kat Von D, the new creamy concealer. This stuff is great. Everybody loves Nars. Hey, Nars, everybody loves it. There's a lot of YouTube videos on it. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And my ultimate favorite that I've been wearing for the longest time is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now, all 3 of these hold up well throughout the day. If you want your highlighted look to last throughout the day and not fade, the Estee Lauder doesn't budge. Doesn't budge, y'all. Like, once it sets, it sets. And you'll look highlighted all day. The Nars one, super creamy, lasts all day, easy to work with. I mean, they're all easy to work with, but I still find that the Estee Lauder one lasts better throughout the day. And Kat Von D, like, let's face it, her stuff is made for like bulletproof, long lasting, doesn't budge. This stuff is good too. It does last well throughout the day, and you can't go wrong with these 3. Sorry, I don't have any drugstore ones, but this is mostly a higher end. You can get it at Sephora, Product Rave. But for my drugstore peeps, I'm sorry. I do have some drugstore concealers that I love, and I will do a drugstore Holy Grail as well. I don't have much drugstore because I have a hard time finding drugstore products that I love and do what they say and do as good as the higher end. I mean, Maybelline's a good line, and so is L'Oreal, and there's some stuff there that I really like, and I'll talk about that in another video. Now, with the concealer, you are going to want to set your under eye. Now, one thing I need to tell you guys is, I know there's companies out there that come out with concealer and they say they're creaseless. They don't crease or anti-creasing. Let's face it, concealer creases no matter what. We all have fine lines under the eyes. Like, you can see my fine lines. and you know, the concealer gets in there. It's just the way of life, and it's just the way our body's built. So don't get sucked into buying all these concealers and thinking they're not going to seep into your fine lines, because they do. But you can help that and have minimal creasing by setting your under eye with these two guys. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is the Besame brightening vanilla powder translucent. This is kind of like a yellowish tint, and the Laura Mercier is a translucent. Now, I stumbled about this in Sephora when I was in the line waiting to pay. You know, they've got that little kiosk where they all have little knickknacks and you get sucked into trying things. I picked this up, and this is awesome. If you don't want to wear a concealer that's 1 to 2 shades lighter and just use this to highlight, you definitely can, and it will give you that highlighted effect underneath. And it's beautiful. And the Laura Mercier, everybody and their mama has it. Everybody and their mama loves it because it's good. It helps control oil because it's matte. Now, I haven't worn it in a while because I started finding that it was making me look crusty and dry under the eye, and who knows, I could be baking for too long or putting on too much. But I will revisit it because it's still really good. My tip is just don't bake too long with it, and make sure you wipe off the excess. This is also good for setting your whole face because it keeps everything matte, looking fresh all day. And it's awesome for all skin tone. And the number one thing is there's no flashback or white cast. So everybody can use that, especially us women of color and dark sisters. So that's the setting powders. Now, as setting your foundation, I go back and forth with setting powders for my face. There's so many. I mean, I've got Lancôme, I've got Estee Lauder one, but the one that I think just photographs beautifully and looks nice on the skin is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish. Now, it's been out for a while, everybody has it, and it's just beautiful, and I'll open it up so you guys can see. My shade is medium deep, and it's so nice. You can go in and reapply as much as you want, and it'll never get cakey. So this is a must-have in your staple as well. Now, let's talk highlighters. And oh my God, I'm a highlighter addict like everybody else. We all have to have that highlighter that gives us that bling bling on the cheekbones. And the one that I don't reach for on the daily because I love it so much that I don't want to run out and buy another one because it's hella expensive is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow Highlighter. And let me open up and show you the color. Oh my gosh, can you guys see that? How beautiful. It's a nice gold bronze glow. And I'm not wearing it today, but it is absolutely stunning. She's got some other colors, and I think she came out with some new ones as well. So if you want to spend the money, it's worth it because it's so gosh darn pretty. Do people say that? Gosh darn. I'm going to say it. It's so gosh darn pretty. And I don't reach for it every day because this is like $50 and I'm trying to savor this. This is like my holy grail, my must-have. I don't want to go through it. It's so pretty. That's my holy grail, guys. I've got other highlighter powders that I love. I mean, MAC makes some. Hard Candy Drugstore makes some. And Anastasia, she's got beautiful ones. And unfortunately, I don't own any. I should have the whole collection already. But I'm holding out. I haven't spent the money yet, but I will. So that's highlighter powder. Now for brows, if you guys have seen my brow video, you know my favorite brow pencil. And if you haven't seen my video, go check it out. Anastasia, hands down, best brow pencil ever. I will not buy any other brow pencil. I have tried and I always go back to it. There's nobody else that can beat it. I mean, Benefit came out with one, their brow line that everybody loves. I haven't tried it because I won't. I love Anastasia and I ain't gonna do her wrong. This stuff is good. Everybody needs to have it. Yes, it's $23 for a brow pencil, but it does the job. This is what I've got on my brows today. It gets your brows popping, long lasting. My brows don't move throughout the day. Bomb. You need to have it. Now, for everyone that's asking me about my wing liner, I've got two awesome wing liners that are my favorite. Drugstore one is the L'Oreal Liner Intense, and higher end is the Stila Stay All Day. These two are my favorite. The Stila has a really nice fine tip pen. It's ultra pigmented and waterproof, doesn't budge. You need a good makeup remover to get this out. The L'Oreal one has like a felt tip pen, like this. Very pigmented, but it can easily come off with soap and water. And it lasts all day as well. but I find with the Stila one, even if I tear up or anything like that, it won't move. But with the Lauder one, of course, you can take it off with water. It doesn't last as long as the Stila, but it's still a good drugstore one. And I'm wearing the Lauder one today. You can see my wing liner. I don't know, but that's to give you an idea of what it looks like. So that's awesome. And let's talk lashes. You won't be able to see this, but these are the Kiss Look So Natural lashes. I'm wearing them today, and the ones I'm wearing today are called Shy. I'll come in and I don't know if you guys can see my lashes, but these are my favorite drugstore lashes. They're awesome. These and Ardell's are my favorite because they're super light, very fluffy, very natural looking. They're awesome. I never used to like lashes because I never knew how to put them on and I couldn't be bothered, and now I can't go without them. I'm a lash addict, like I confess. And because lashes make the look. When I look back at photos when I just have mascara on, it's not the same. And now I can't go without lashes. If I go to the store, I have to buy one. Like, it's crazy. Makeup, y'all, makeup. It gets you crazy and makes you broke. That's my slogan, and I'm sticking with it. So let's talk lips. There's so many long wearing lip lines out there. I love matte, the lip, what is it? The long lasting lip color. And my favorite lip line is by ColourPop. I love anything ColourPop. This is their ultra matte lip. I don't have to reapply throughout the day. It stays. You need a good remover to get this off because this sucker is sucked onto your lips. Through eating, drinking, greasy food, it doesn't come off. Their lippy sticks is awesome, and their lip pencils. And I love me some liquid lip colors. Everybody has them now. You can find them everywhere, whether it's Smashbox, ColourPop, MAC. They're just awesome. You don't have to reapply. Like now, you don't have to reapply any makeup. Really? Awesome. I love it. I love being beat from sun up to sundown. Bomb. Now to seal the deal, guys, and the reason why my face looks like this after 9 hours is because of setting sprays. Setting sprays are highly recommended. I think you need them in your kit. They're a staple, and they are the products that's going to seal the deal and make you look fresh throughout the day. And again, I couldn't narrow it down to one, so I've got 3 for you. My ultimate favorite is the Urban Decay All Nighter by Skindinavia. And with that being said, the Skindinavia finishing spray, and this is the oil control one, these two are awesome. And I literally bathe in these. So when I go to finish my makeup, I'm like not dripping wet. You don't want to be dripping wet, and then that can make your makeup, you know, slide a little bit. Just put on a good portion to set your makeup, and your makeup is not going to move. No lie. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can get this at Sephora or online at Urban Decay. This one, you can strictly get it online at skindinavia.com, and I'll leave the link down below. And for my drugstore peeps, I didn't forget about you. My favorite drugstore finishing spray is the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. This is only 10 bucks and it's awesome. I mean, it's a little bottle compared to hair, so I go through this as well. So I like to savor this and not use too much. They also have a dewy finish for those that want that dewy glow, and I've tried that as well, and that's beautiful. And this is awesome. For a drugstore, NYX, we all know NYX has good products, and I love them as well. And this little guy is really, really good. Am I missing anything? That's it, guys. Those are my products that I wear on the daily, that I reach for every day, and that I wear in 99.9% of all my photos on Instagram. I've left my Instagram details down below, so if you want to see my makeup looks, go ahead. And that's about it. And as always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your suggestions, your feedback. Tell people about me. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.